back to our home on the range, Harper's Shack, and we've got our original get-up back on after doing Honest Hearts previously. We just did Dead Money, and now we put our gear back on that I like to wear because Joshua Graham's armor is freaking awesome and it has a critical bonus. So we'll go inside here, and I'll show off this remaining gold bar that I have. We're gonna trade in 3 of them to get the medicine stick. I think it's about time. And of course our acoustic guitar that we found while in the villa of Dead Money. I grabbed all of my things, and I think we are all set to go here. So let's head back into town and see if we can get a good rifle. Oh, hello, runners of guns. 1 stick of medicine,
Hello.
please.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
All right, close to 24,000 caps spent with gold bars, of course. And now we have our medicine stick. We'll equip that really quick. It's been a long, nice run with La Long Carabine, but now it's time to get serious with the medicine stick. It's another lever action weapon that is affected by the cowboy perk, so I'm happy about that. Let's move on to another question as we head over to Doc Usanagi's for another implant. Hey Caedo, can you please do a Caedo Plays Fallout 1? And that's something I think about on a constant basis, as well as Fallout 2 and the classic Fallouts and stuff like that. I do plan on doing a playthrough with all of them so we can experience it all together, because it is fun. I mean, I would hope so. Those of you watching still. Is it fun? Is it fun watching me play? Is it fun that we get to experience this together? Let me know in the comments. But yes, because Fallout 76 is a thing, it's not quite possible right now, but it is still planned eventually. But there's 0 ETA on that, so don't bank on it happening anytime soon.
Hello.
Hey, Doc Usanagi.
You're back. Do you need medical attention?
How about some of that there agility?
The reflex booster does exactly what it says. Speeds up your reaction times. For 4,000 caps, I can attach the implant to your central nervous node.
Here you go.
Have a seat in the auto dock. This will take a few hours.
Nice. Thanks, Usanagi. Let's look at our attributes real quick. We are indoors, so they're all reduced. Just imagine all of these with a +1. Minus perception, because we're wearing equipment that raises it up to where it's supposed to be. Okay, we're all set there. Now, I think we have to go back to a certain vault we were trying to assist, but we didn't have the explosive skill to actually pull off the assistance part. So we're going to go back and do that with the powder gangers, or, sorry, escaped convicts. And I always forget the vault number. Vault 19 is where we were going. And then after this point, we're going to see what we can do about finding some ammo. Or I should say some more ammo for this wonderful gun that we have, because it uses the 4570 rounds, which are relatively rare. Okay, so let's go back downstairs here. Remember when we voted for whose side we were taking here? Man, that was a good time. Oh, here's all the fire gecko we killed. Nice. I like how we can just quickly go through here now, not having to worry about all of these nasty, nasty fire gecko hanging out around here. I'm glad I got my crit back too. I like that. We need an explosive skill of 60 to rig the C4 properly, and we do have a book to do that. We've now used a Patriot's Cookbook, raising our explosive skill, and now we'll be able to book it that direction, hopefully, to get out. Oh, it just worked just like that. Okay, well, I thought we had to run. My mistake. But now we'll go talk to Lem, because he's the one that won the vote.
Prim's got some new sheriff watching over the town now.
Yeah, you're right, Prim does. Okay. So who? Oh, he's still alive. This guy's still alive. Samuel Cook.
What the fuck have you done? We needed that sulfur.
I took care of the geckos.
You won't get a fucking cap from me. And you're lucky I don't blow your goddamn head off. The whole point of killing the geckos was so that we could get at the sulfur. And you've just made that a hell of a lot more difficult. Now fuck off.
Oh, he's mad. He sounds like boxcars. Oh well. Hey Lem, how about some money, bruh? I would love some.
I sure hope that explosion was you. Did you seal off the sulfur?
You darn tootin'.
Good to hear. Without access to the sulfur, Cook doesn't have much to offer the gang. I guess it's over then. We can turn ourselves in.
Have you considered joining the Great Khans?
I hadn't thought of that. Would you be willing to talk to them on our behalf?
Sure, I'll go talk to them.
Thank you. We'll wait here until we hear from you.
So that opens up communication lines with the Great Khans, which I'm going to have to do anyway when we start reaching the end game. So it all kind of works out. Awesome. Okay, that was a funny explosion. Oh, it's because Lem blew up Cook. That's funny. Alright, well, let's see if we can take out this Deathclaw here with our newfangled rifle. I don't know if we actually... We did quite a bit of damage there. I like that a lot. Yep, that Deathclaw's dead. That's good to know. The fact that I want to become friends... the reason I want to become friends, with the Great Khans is because I believe they sell a good, decent amount of 4570 ammo. But I always use them for getting the 40mm grenades, right? For the grenade rifles and Mercy, because they just had a ton of it, as well as the Quartermaster of the Dam. They all have. That's another young Deathclaw. Oh, one-shotted. This gun is overpowered. I feel like I may not need to get a whole bunch more ammo, because if they don't see me, it's a one-shot, one-kill kind of scenario. I remember, ooh boy, I remember these guys over here. These ones I don't like trifling with, unless I am prepared, which I believe I am. But there's a lot of people here, if I remember correctly, and this is where you get the love and hate unique spiked knuckles. Oh, I got him in the head. Oh, I got you in the head. They don't know what's happening. They don't even know. Come on now. I got you. Viper leader. You don't see me yet. Not yet. You're dead. They're still in caution mode. Oh! Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's knock them all down. I love it when you get that first kill shot camera. You guys probably can't see what's even happening on the episode. I know a large percentage of you are mobile viewers. That's just how YouTube kind of works nowadays. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit and get a couple headshots in there. Because the Viper leader that was the problem has been taken care of. So now we only got to worry about this one. But let's see. Oops. No. Oh! Oh! It's so satisfying. Alright. Mysterious Magnum time. Alright, so this lady had love and hate, as well as the plasma grenades, which are just devastating if she comes at you with them, thankfully. Ooh, he had a trail carbine. That would have hurt me a lot if he had gotten close enough, but thankfully he didn't. Okay. Well, it looks like we're all set here. Did another guy just run away, or did I nail them all? That'd be kind of cool. Oh, yep, there's one. I was the mysterious stranger just now. I just showed up and ruined everyone's day. That's what a luck of 10 does for you, ladies and gentlemen. Would recommend luck of 10. And that's what got me the voucher so quickly in the Sierra Madre Casino also. So if you plan on doing any casino runs whatsoever, start off with the luck of 9 and go for the luck implant ASAP. Now that I have experience in doing that, also blackjack. Blackjack is, to me, the easiest game. I'm not familiar with roulette. Otherwise, I would have probably done it that way, because I hear that the payouts are better. Correct me if I'm wrong there. I'm not a roulette player. Ha ha! Ho ho! Hee hee! Oh, there's a lot of you. That's what that one's dead. That one's dead. I'm just harvesting experience at this point. We can use the lever action shotgun to knock him down a little bit. Knock him down a couple pegs. This makes me a poacher. That's what this makes me. Whoops. Because I had no need for the meat there. We are short on water though, and I believe I did stash it away specifically to haul the gold bars that we had. But now we're gonna make our way over to the Great Khans, get to know them a little bit, and then Maybe let's work towards confronting Benny, shall we? That might be a good idea. I feel like that's probably a good idea. And I think after we make it to Lucky 38, we'll have all of the snow globes and a crap ton more caps to work with too. Everything's working out. Oh, if you weren't familiar, this is where the Khan's armory is. It took me the longest time to find this place. It is not marked at all. It's just and it's in a wrecked building or underneath a wrecked building. I don't know if I can buy from them right now. They might just tell me to F off. As they do until you help them. Oh, I should have helped their friend over in what was his name? Jack and Diane's friend over in Cottonwood Cove. I should have helped him, but I didn't. Okay, well now that we're in the Great Khan's area, let's get to know Big Papa, wherever he is. It's getting mighty dark in here too. Might want to sit and wait for a little bit and see what we can get a better look at during the daytime. Somebody was asking if I will do New Vegas mod reviews. I've done one review of a mod, and it was the After War Nevada mod, which I also played on stream for a little bit. But I found out that mod reviews aren't really my thing. So I do appreciate the question, but yeah, it's definitely not my jam, mod reviews. And I'll leave it to the people that are exceptionally good at it, and especially somebody like Gopher. Even though he doesn't really do Fallout mod reviews, at least as far as I know, not as much. He's also a mod author, which makes him much more knowledgeable on the subject than many others.
So the cub enters the wolf's den. What do you want, cub?
I've come with an offer of alliance from the powder gangers of Vault 19.
And what benefit would this alliance give us?
Bombs, sir. Lots of bombs.
Well now, the armory could always use more firepower. Very well. Tell the powder gangers we accept their offer. However, they would still have to pass the initiation rite to truly join our ranks.
You got it.
Farewell.
Can I call you Pops? I'm I'm sorry I interrupted you while you're eating your skewered whatever meat. Could be people for all I know. Okay, let's go meet up with Jack and Diane really quick. See if we can do some missions for them. Do some chem runs. Because I like making it easy on allying with the Great Khans, just because we have to deal with them anyway, and it's better to be with them than against them, for sure. Okay. Oh, look at my cowboy boots. I forgot about that. I have some nice cowboy boots to go along with my armored SWAT outfit. Is it a SWAT or police outfit that Joshua Graham had? Ooh, I can use the bed here too. Well, hello there. Let's see. Diane?
You're not one of my regulars. What do you want?
I'm looking to make a few caps. Got any work for me?
You look like you could handle yourself in a fix. All right, I'll tell you what. Anders, one of my best runners, is overdue to report back. If you can find out what happened to him, I'll give you some real work.
Sure, just tell me who I'm looking for and where to start.
About 3 weeks ago, I sent Anders southeast to find a route into Arizona, to open new markets for our product. He should have been back 2 days ago, but there's been no sign of him.
All right, I'll be back as soon as I find any news.
Thanks. Prove you're reliable on this, and I'll have more for you later.
Cool. And now I'll use a survival book, survival magazine, as well as a medicine magazine if I have one, and science, to see if I can help them out with chems. I'll actually start with Diane here.
Any luck finding Anders?
You got an impressive setup here. Have you considered making more helpful chems?
Helpful? What, like bathtub stim packs? What's the point of that?
Medical supplies are always scarce, and they don't kill the buyers often. Think of the profits.
You've got a point. Selling meds to the locals could be a pretty nice side gig. All right, I'll tell Jack to give it a try.
Just a little bit of experience, a little bit of reputation. All right, Jack. Wake up, before my magazines wear off. I want to convince you to make different chems.
Whoa, new guy.
I'm looking to make a few caps. Got some work for me?
Diane handles most of the transactional elements of this little enterprise, but I'm always in the market for new recipes if you've got the spark.
Got a few recipes for chems you might want. I could teach you.
Right on. What have you got?
I can teach you how to make Hydra.
Right on. Let's have it.
Jack, get back up.
Groodalicious. That ought to rake in the caps. What do I owe you?
No charge.
Right on, right on. You're a pretty hip cat.
Here's how to make rocket.
Right on. Well, let's have it. Groodalicious. 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 That ought to rake in the caps. What do I owe you? Right on. Take it easy, dude.
All right. he's a pretty chill guy, even though he's probably,
Hey.
you know, sampling his own product a little bit too much. But yeah, that if you have the skill, that is probably the fastest way to raise reputation with the great cons. Once you have enough skill in science and or medicine, because you can just keep giving them recipes, and that racks up reputation pretty quickly. I like that a lot. Question is, do you plan on doing quest mods like the Some Guy series? Simple answer, no. I only tend to use mods that that improve the look of the game, not necessarily add things to it, because I'm a bit of a purist that way. And also, when I do guides, I like to keep the game recognizable to people that don't have access to mods. That's changed since Fallout 4, and thankfully the introduction to mods to consoles, which was an amazing breakthrough on Bethesda's side, by the way. That's not just me being a fanboy. That's a cool thing to be done for the community. But yeah, I stick to vanilla most of the time. There's some helpful mods that I like to use, like in Fallout 4. Better mod descriptions was one. Because if you notice in Fallout 4, the weapon mods don't tell you the AP reduction for anything. And that was just a massive oversight on Bethesda's part. But it's nice to have access to that. And I think I learned that from Chemworks. He recommended it to me. Okay, well, what do you guys have for me?
They tell me I'm supposed to sell you weapons. Interested? Bye.
I was correct in my assumption. They sold me over 245.70 rounds, which will keep me going for a while. Wait, yeah, so I'm a little over 200 now. How lovely. So what do we do next? I had a plan. What was my plan? The plan was going back to Vault 19, and they're right down the way, so we're just gonna walk there. We don't need to take the fast travel route if it's just across that hill there. We might even be able to climb over the hill and maybe get some more kills on some fire gecko or something like that, and answer some more questions, because I was pretty lax on the questions when we were playing Dead Money due to, you know, focusing on not dying, even though I died a whole bunch anyway. Thankfully, this is not a you only live once kind of run, because I would have lost a long time ago. Which faction would you like to see again in Fallout 5? This is thinking really, really far ahead. But me personally, I would love to see some neutral ghoul or mutant factions again. I think that would be really cool. In Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, there seemed to only be like one or two like friendly and or neutral mutants. But I would like to see an actual faction, kind of like Jacobstown, for example, or Broken Hills or Gecko. Any of the previous established, you know, lore areas or Fallout areas that had ghouls or mutants or both living together peacefully, or as peacefully as they could, of course. Black Mountain, I don't know if that counts. They're pretty aggressive towards outsider humans. That is. So, yeah, I'd say mutants or ghouls. What would you guys like to see for a faction coming in Fallout 5? Would it be a returning one, or would it be something brand new? That's a fun topic of conversation. I'm so glad that there's no invisible walls, or very little, on this hill right here, because you can just climb over it and go to Vault 19 that way. Something's on fire over there. Is that just a house? I think it's just a house.